Should we do like the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
And cut.
Hey guys, Jazz. Brandon's always behind the camera.
Hey guys.
So, sorry, we've been having a lot of difficulties with connections here, so I'm really sorry if your streaming's been bad. You haven't been able to hear and see us. We're gonna keep going forward with this one, and hopefully you can see and hear everything. We have Gerald and JJ here, who've built this house, Rafter Tiny Homes.
What's up, guys?
Just a quick recap if you missed anything. You know, they started this tiny home business because he was looking for a pop-up camper, decided that tiny homes were a thing that's here to stay, and he decided, like, hey, I want to get into this. Now we're here in this awesome build that they built in 6 weeks because they had a time crunch. So we're going to check out all they have to show us what their farmhouse build now. We were just talking about the sink.
Yep.
Let's go back to that.
All right.
We got Gerald here to explain some more.
Yeah, so the fixture itself is not old or antique or anything, but it fit.
It looks
went
like
with
it.
the vibe.
Yeah,
that we were
I
after.
love it.
But the sink itself and the sink also in the bathroom did come from an old farmhouse.
There you
So
go.
old farmhouse sinks that even still have kind of a couple of little scratches in them and stuff,
Yeah.
which we thought that made them
Probably
even
good.
more cool.
I'm gonna close this door and then we can open it because I mean that's so cool. It's like
Gotta get a close-up of it.
rusted.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
has like paint chips and it's so cool. I love
Check
it.
out this door. It's awesome from head to toe.
Yeah. So you got the door like this and
Yeah. You know, and we love the paint chips and the paint cracks and everything. So JJ and his team just put a coat of polyurethane over it, just so it would preserve it and make it stay just exactly like it was.
Nice.
So we just loved it so much. Unfortunately, we don't know the backstory on that door,
Okay.
like we do some of the other things in the tiny home, but
Okay.
still, it's a cool
Yeah.
door.
I love it.
All right,
Well, let's check that out.
you, me,
Camera,
camera
And you?
first.
I will go the camera
Go,
Yay.
go!
go for it. I just
Or
love
should we
it.
turn the fan on for you so you can watch the fan do its fancy little thing?
So I am up in the loft area now.
Awesome.
And
What's
yeah.
the headspace like up there?
I can sit up perfectly. Head's not touching the ceiling. Got plenty of room.
Check out those 2 homemade sconces that JJ did up there. That was
Very
a lot
cool
of
light
fun.
system right here. Get
With
some
a bunch
natural.
of bug guts all over it. They
Thank you, Nebraska.
have bugs the size of birds in this state. It's ridiculous.
Through how you decided to build.
That's you, man. What do you think?
Well, space. I mean, we wanted to get an entire house into 270 square feet, and we weren't going to do that having it on the ground floor.
Yeah.
So the loft is up there. That's the bedroom, the master guest bedroom, however you want to look at it. That's it right there.
There you go.
but
The
this
shag room.
this build has all the amenities of a house.
Yeah.
If you can live this lifestyle, it's got everything you should need in it.
Awesome. So how do you take into account? Obviously, you come from your building process and your thinking process for this.
And he's a big dude.
Everything. Everything is different about building tiny homes. I've built, so I tell people all the time, now I have built everywhere from 270 square feet to 6,500 piece of land, and they said, this is what we want, build it,
Yeah.
versus taking a trailer and saying, you can't go over 13 foot 6 inches, you can't get wider than 102 inches, and by the way, this is everything that we want in that space. So this is a whole new ballgame, and we're learning as we go, but I feel like we've got the hang of it.
Yeah. So I know for us, tiny houses, it's space. Like we need places to put things. So show us some of the things that you've put in place to help with that solving space problem.
Let's start here. You know, in tiny homes, you can certainly put a couch or a love seat or whatever, but we really love to make built-in seating because you can do some super creative stuff with the space.
Yeah.
So we have built-in storage. I mean, in tiny homes, you got to utilize every little square inch of space, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, we certainly could have done some creative stuff with shelving up high. In fact, we just built a real similar floor plan to this, and we had another loft on this end.
Wow.
But we wanted people, when they walk in the door of this one, to just feel
Yeah.
like a big open farmhouse.
Yeah.
But here, this is,
Okay.
we, on our tiny home builds, we always do custom cabinets, and one of our go-to things, this will be standard in every tiny home we build, is what we call toe kick drawers. We didn't want to lose that real estate from the bottom of the drawer to the floor, so we took the drawers all the way to the floor.
That's awesome.
And that's all the way across.
Wow,
and
let me try.
in the vanity.
Ugh.
Pull a little harder.
Oh
Come
my
on,
God.
Jazz.
I don't know how
Come on,
strong my
Jazz.
toes
You
are.
got
Oh,
There
so
you
I
go.
was not pulling that correctly. It's not that hard. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Should we
Yeah.
try a redemption trial?
All the,
I mean, it's
look how
really
easy.
easy if you're not me. And it can help notice the staircase.
The little
as
cubbies, yeah.
some
Again,
stuff
you
going
know,
on.
we see some super creative stuff from lots of tiny home builders where they'll put cabinet doors or pull-out drawers. You know, some of the treads will lift up on the stairs. On this particular tiny home, we just decided to leave it open
Yeah.
because it kind of goes with the whole open theme that we were after.
And
Very
you can
nice
change
closet
that.
space right here.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's huge. Should we go behind this door?
Let's.
I wonder what's
Jazz,
inside.
what's behind door one?
It looks like a bathroom. The biggest tiny house bathroom I've ever been in.
Oh, you want me in there too?
Yeah.
Wow. And it's a party in here, guys.
Come on. JJ, let's get JJ in here too. He's a big old boy.
JJ.
I wanna
Come on,
see the
JJ.
Too big
shower.
for the bathroom party.
Come on, you can fit.
First of all, look at this shower. I mean, you can fit like 4 people in here. I'm just saying, for a tiny house, it's pretty good.
Big shower. That's, you know, when last weekend we had about 10,000 people walk through our tiny home, and that was by far the biggest, most common comment that we had was how big the shower and the bathroom were. So
And just even the
Yeah.
shower head's pretty high. And they worry about.
even big old JJ could fit in here.
Oh, yeah.
Tankless house, somebody to use their imagination. You could build out a full closet right here if you wanted the storage space. So
There we go.
Yeah.
And
ooh, look, little
Oh,
cubby
yeah.
over here are made out of that same wood from that house that was built in 1945. Way to use the wood.
that's
Wow,
awesome.
that's really cool. Shiplap.
And it looks
Yeah.
like you did on what kind of toilet.
For, how this tiny home was going to be used or who it was going to be built for. So we went ahead and put in regular plumbing
Okay.
with a regular flush toilet. Certainly we could change that if somebody needs to.
Any tiny home can have the off grid.
Have to have a composting toilet.
That's right. You can even build these things with holding tanks for that matter, with
Yeah.
more of a camper style flush toilet.
Have you seen the incinerator toilets too?
Yes.
Normal life.